guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Sarah and I am a first time mum to an 8-month-old baby girl. She's almost 9 months now. Oh, where does the time go? In today's video, I'm going to be talking you through our daily routine. I am a big fan of routines. They have worked very well for me and my daughter. She's very good in a routine, as am I. I've been joined by my dog. I appreciate that not everybody wants to be in a routine and they don't work for every baby, but if you clicked on this video, then obviously you're interested. So let's just get started. Our days begin at 7 AM. They usually begin that day without fail, sometimes a little bit earlier, sometimes a little bit later, but she's pretty consistent at waking up around 7 AM. Once I go into her bedroom, I change her nappy, then we head downstairs, let our dog out and start breakfast. Breakfast usually takes quite a while, at least half an hour. It varies from what she has. I could do a whole separate video on weaning if you want and how that's going, but I do baby-led weaning, so it gets quite messy. After breakfast, I usually let her have a play with her toys on the kitchen floor whilst I just tidy up and have a quick tidy around. Then we head upstairs and start to get ready, and before I go upstairs, I sterilise her bottles. I use the MAM bottles and they're really easy to sterilise. I did used to use sterilising in water, in sterilisation water, but now she's only on 3 bottles a day. I just sterilise the bottles as I go because MAM bottles are self-sterilising. We go upstairs and get ready, and depending on how we're doing for time, I might start to get ready as well. I'll often have a shower at this point and Sophia will play with some toys on the bedroom floor. That didn't happen today. I wasn't quite ready by the time she needed her bottle, but that's usually around 8:30, and that's about an hour and a half after she's woken up and probably an hour after she's finished breakfast. I originally tried to give her milk before she had breakfast. This was when I first started weaning her, but what I noticed was that she wasn't then even bothering to attempt to try the food. She wasn't interested in the food at all. So this works well for us to have breakfast first and then the bottle just before her first nap. Alternatively, I know some people don't even have a bottle when they first get up in the morning with their baby. They have one around 11 o'clock. But Sophia definitely wants a bottle in the morning. She definitely asks for it. She does a particular milk moan, I like to call it, when she's ready for her milk. So we have a bottle, head upstairs, and then it's pretty much time for her first nap around 9 o'clock. Usually I time her first nap 2 hours after she's woken up, so sometimes it is a little bit earlier, and if she does have a bit of a lie-in, then it's a bit later. We're pretty flexible with it. The morning nap usually lasts an hour. I'm saying usually a lot because with a routine, things don't always go to plan, but it lasts anywhere between an hour and 2 hours. She's been having an hour naps more recently, and that's fine because she's getting a bit older, so I'm starting to think that she's maybe going to want to reduce her nap times a little bit. But this gives me time to finish getting ready, or get ready if I haven't even started, and just finish any house jobs, maybe put some laundry on, do a bit of cleaning, anything like that. That's when I do it, during this first hour of the nap. And then we're ready to go. Assuming her wake up time is between 10 and 10:30, she'll then obviously wake up, and during this next awake time, so I like to think of the days as awake times and sleep times. So this awake time is when we usually do an activity. She has a few baby classes during this time. A lot of them start at 11 o'clock, which is perfect for us because it's before lunch, so she's not getting too hungry. And also it's just when she's had a good nap, so she's usually really happy for an activity at this point. Or we go to soft play, we might go to a friend's house, we might go on a walk, just something usually to get us out of the house and up and about for the day. Today we went to Heartbeat's baby class, which is just one of my favourites. It's so lovely, and I feel so lucky that we managed to get on the class because it's very, very popular. I have filmed some footage, but I'm filming a weekly vlog at the moment, so you'll have to wait until Sunday to see that footage. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss it, and turn on that bell notification. Then we have lunch between 12 and 1. This depends on when our morning activity finishes, but usually between 12 and past, if I'm honest. That's when she's hungry. I always eat with her. I like to eat and sit with her and model how to eat, model how to sit at a dinner table, and we usually talk, we usually chat. Sometimes I have the telly on if it's Loose Women or something like that at lunchtime. But I do always make sure that I talk to her and interact with her whilst I'm eating. Following lunch, she has another little play while I tidy up. Or if it's a little bit later, then she'll go straight down for her nap, which is at 1 o'clock. This is hopefully her big nap of the day. I always like it to be about 2 hours long. The ideal for me would be a nap from 1 till 3. Sometimes it happens. Usually, if I'm honest, she wakes up about 2:30. But this is the time that I like to think of as for me. This is my time. I will often just sit and watch telly or do some filming like I am now, or could potentially, what else do I even do? Do a bit of editing maybe? Just have a bit of time for me, do a bit of internet browsing. I often feel quite tired at this point. Does anyone else get the afternoon slump, the post-lunch slump? Because we've had quite a busy morning, hence my coffee today, because I can't have a nap today because I'm filming. That's the other thing I do, I often have a nap. How bad is that? Like, I'm 29 years old and I need an afternoon nap. What am I gonna be like when I go back to work? But I think there's nothing wrong in sitting and having some time with me or playing with my dog because she needs some attention too. So when she wakes up, she then wants a bottle around 3 o'clock. She gets hungry and she has another 7 ounces. This is her second bottle, so at this point she's had 2 meals and a bottle. We have the milk, and then this is a very open, flexible time now, so I'm thinking from 3 till 5. Sometimes we'll have a visitor, sometimes my mum will pop round after work, or Joe's mum if it's on the day that she has off, or a friend. We'll just play, be silly, just play at home, play with Rosie. Usually around 4 o'clock I'll go for a walk with Rosie. I have to do it at 4 because by that point the school children have gone and Rosie gets too excited and jumps everywhere. She's just looking at me because I said the W word. So we go on a W. That can last anywhere from half an hour to an hour depending on the weather and what kind of mood we're in. But yeah, we just fill our time with just fun little activities. Often I'll do some messy play, that kind of thing during this time. It's usually at home. I don't usually go out again for the day because I think it's really important not to do too much with children so that they're always going out here, there and everywhere. I do like to get out each day, but I also like to have downtime at home and playtime with her toys. Sometimes I'll let her play independently if she's in that kind of mood, or other times I'll do a really focused activity, or we'll play in the garden. Literally anything goes. But we usually try and fit our dog walking at this point. Then between 5 and 5:30 is when we have our tea. Yes, I am northern, so I call it tea. You may call it dinner or supper. But we have our tea time at this time. So I also try and prepare the cooking in that previous awake time, but I'm really rubbish at doing that and I'm never organised enough. So it's usually something quite quick, or my husband does it. But again, we like to do baby-led weaning. We cook everything from scratch. I do quick cooking though. Joe Wick's Leaning 15, the body coach. That is your book if you want quick, healthy, from scratch cooking. And again, that lasts about half an hour because she's a baby and she's slow. And then there's a bit of tidying up time to do. Now, Joe is normally home from work at this point, so he will then take Sophia into the living room and have some one-on-one time with her while I do whatever. Sometimes I just sit on my phone if I'm really tired and go through Instagram and catch up on all of that. Sometimes I'll tidy up. It is literally whatever, but I just have some time away from Sophia and it saves my soul. You know those days when they just cling to you all day long? I need that half an hour. Around 6 o'clock, we take her upstairs and start to get her ready for bed. Now the deal is, whoever does bath time doesn't have to tidy up. So usually Joe does bath time, to be honest, because he's been at work all day and he wants to spend time with Sophia. But sometimes I'll do it if I can't be bothered to tidy up, or if Joe's not that fussed and he doesn't mind tidying up. But normally it is Joe that does it. The bath time, I've done so many videos on this, so I will link some below for what the bath time routine is because it has been the same since she was a newborn. So we bath her, we go upstairs, we get the bath ready, we bath her, and that can last for about 20 minutes because she loves the bath and she just squeals with delight. It's so lovely. And then we do a bit of baby massage, although now she's on the move, that's quite hard because she doesn't want to sit still for it. Then we do milk, cuddles, story time, that kind of thing, and she goes down for 7 o'clock, and then we're really lucky, she's down for the count. She doesn't wake up. She's been like this since she was 11 weeks old. This is why I'm such a firm believer of routines, because we were in such a good routine from when she was really young. We were able to shift the milk around and drop a milk feed, and she's not woken up since for milk feed. There's only once or twice, no, once when she did it, and that was when I went away recently actually I went away, but it was in the town that I'm from, so if you follow me on Instagram you'll have seen that. But she was a bit confused in the new environment and she just would not go back to sleep, so I did have to give her a milk feed then. That is our day, and then after that it's time to chill. Sometimes we'll watch a film, or we'll often watch separate things if we're honest, or I will often do my exercise then. I've started to go to some exercise classes, so there's sometimes a bit later and I'll go do an exercise class, or Joe will go play squash, and we have our evenings, and it is wonderful to have our evenings free without a baby. So I hope that doesn't come across as too smug, but also I am a bit like, oh yay. Because I've worked hard to get her down off the count, and we are very lucky though. She is a very, very good sleeper. She's just like Joe. I'm terrible at sleeping. Sophia is brilliant, just like her daddy. And I don't know how long this routine will last, to be honest. I'm not sure when she'll drop a nap, and I'm not sure when it will all change again. I'm assuming around 1 year old, so I'm hoping this is it now until she's 1, so for the next 3 months at least. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope it has helped you. Like I said, don't feel bad or anything if you haven't got a routine, because they don't work for everybody. They don't work for every baby. I know babies that just go with the flow, and that's perfectly fine. There's obviously benefits to having a routine, but there's benefits to not having a routine as well. And I will just say that we are very flexible in terms of where we are when we do her routine, but we do always try and stick to the timings. So if we're out for the day, that's fine. Like, she can nap in her pram, she can nap elsewhere, she naps in travel cot, she naps in her car seat, but we try and stick to the timings. Yeah, I hope you find this helpful, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more motherhood and lifestyle content. I'm going to try and make every Friday my motherhood dedication video. So my plan is to have Wednesday fashion videos, Friday motherhood videos, and Sunday vlogs. Let's see if I can keep up with that, and I may miss some, but that is the plan. Let me know what kind of motherhood videos you would like to see. And I'll see you on the next time. Don't forget to give this video a like, please, because it just really helps me to know if you like these videos, and it helps to push my content out there further. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. This was like the longest outro ever.